PNC Sports First, presented by Budweiser.
Hey, finally Friday. Good evening, half a day. Welcome to PNC Sports First. I'm Blake Watson. Thanks for joining us. The Guam Matau's fairy tale summer run is in danger of coming to an end as the Iranian Football Federation is making it difficult for the team to travel to Iran for the Group D 2018 World Cup qualifying match that's set for September 3rd. The IFF has delayed the team's U.S. passport authorization that is required for the Matau to get visas to play the game. GFA first made contact with the Iranian Federation back in early June. The request was for assistance in processing the team's visas, but they've had numerous roadblocks placed in their way since. Originally, the team's documentation were to be processed through a training camp set up in Qatar. The IFF instead suggested that the Matau send their passports to the Pakistani embassy in Washington, where they were to be processed. The players' passports have been with Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo, Guam's delegate to the U.S. House of Representatives, for the past 2 weeks, awaiting the assurance of confirmation that would make way to allow the visas to be processed. To make all of this worse, both Chinese Taipei and Japanese national teams who are scheduled to play matches in Iran on September 3rd and 8th have already had their visas approved. The Asian Football Confederation said yesterday that they had received a letter from GFA on the matter, but expected all this to be resolved by the weekend after speaking with both parties. The AFC understand that the Iran Football Federation is currently preparing the visas to be addressed to a third country, which has been communicated to the Guam Football Association by the IFF. The statement said that the AFC would not say where the visas would be sent, but it will be taken care of. Moving on to the court, J.R. Smith and Gerald Green, not the only NBA superstars in our region in the last month. LeBron James, ever heard of him? The King James, flew to China and then to the Philippines in the past week to mentor some of the nation's aspiring hoopsters. He took to the court with a select group of Filipino players in Manila at the launch of a Nike-sponsored television program, Rise, which is a reality TV program aimed at finding young Filipino basketball players, mostly from the countryside, and honing their talents. It all went down last night at the Mall of Asia Arena, of course right there just south of Manila a bit. James is also in the Philippines to conduct basketball clinics for underprivileged Filipino basketball fans. It all, of course, came with a show, as you can see in these clips. LeBron went off. Alley-oop off the backboard there, dunking on everybody. I like the pyrotechnics there, too. Good job, Manila. I think the NBA should adopt some fire after a dunk in their games. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to have a good weekend. I hope you do the same. My name is Blake Watson. Until Monday, I'll see you at the game.
PNC Sports First, presented by Budweiser.